you doing, brothers? Welcome back to the Alpha platform. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing to the channel. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything that you do for me. The likes, the comments, I really greatly appreciate it. Today, I've been wanting to talk about this topic for a very long time. I just keep forgetting about it, but I was like, let me go ahead and put this topic out because I feel like I'm one of the only gay content creators who can talk about this from experience, because a lot of the gay content creators, they have not been in long-term monogamous relationships. So they may be in a current relationship, but they haven't been in it that long. So I've been in my relationship, like I said, almost 10 years. So I'm going to talk to you guys today, about how to maintain sexual intimacy and passion in your relationship without opening up your relationship to other people, without basically living in a sexless relationship or marriage, because it's definitely possible. My husband and I, intimacy takes place multiple times per week for years. It's never stopped. So I want to share my tips and some things that have helped us maintain that spark without looking outside of our marriage or relationship, which is what a lot of gay people do. Number one, first piece of advice I have to give you guys is be willing to hear about your partner's fantasies. It sounds simplistic, right? But a lot of us don't want to hear about our partner's fantasies because it makes us feel insecure internally. Let's say your partner has a fantasy about a specific type of person or a specific type of act that you have not done before, or maybe you don't look like the person that they find super attractive, but that your partner's with you for a reason, right? Like they're with you for a reason. So there's other ways you can go ahead and help that partner fulfill that fantasy. And a way you can do that is by simply listening. Like, hey, what do you fantasize about? Listening. And if it's something relating to another person, I would kind of brush it off, because once again, we encourage monogamy here. But if there is something in your power to do, which is, for example, hey, I want to go to Steamworks, like Chicago. Steamworks is famous in Chicago for being a adult fun club, And for my birthday, essentially, I was like, hey, to my husband, hey, I want to check out Steamworks because I hear it's world famous and it's a great spot to hang out and the views look very nice. So we went to Steamworks and spiced things up at Steamworks just alone as a couple, There's always other people that want to try to interfere in your relationship and want to try to join in on the fun time that you're having with your partner or your husband. Just say no. Just push the guys off. No. You can also spice things up by changing your wardrobe, like changing what you wear in bed, exploring fantasies. I really think people, especially men, should not be afraid to venture off into their more feminine aspects of who they are, like how they dress and what they wear. Some men are ashamed to admit that. Some men are ashamed to tell their partner, hey, I want to look like this when I'm having sex, or I want to engage in this when I'm having sex. Either way, I think there needs to be open lines of communication, because if your partner cannot be honest with you about what they enjoy, they're going to go off on their own and start enjoying it. You don't want to encourage secrets. You want to always be creating safe spaces for your partner to be vulnerable about what they want, because eventually they will start exploring those fantasies with other people. So, be open about it. Be open about it. The second point I want to mention with this is giving up your sexual roles. Like, we all have this idea about, oh, I'm a top, I'm a bottom, I'm a verse. No. Like, give it all up. Give it all up. When I first met my husband, I had the idea that I was a top, because that is what the men before him wanted me to be. The men before him never asked me what I liked, what I enjoyed, who I wanted to become sexually and whatnot. It was all about fulfilling their fantasy of me. So if they saw this 6 foot tall, brown skinned black man, athletic built, slim thick, they had a fantasy about me in their head, and my only job for them was to fulfill that. My only job for them was to fulfill that percent. My only job for them was to fulfill that fantasy. Oh my gosh, that was insane. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I could not get that out. My only job was to make that fantasy come to pass. That is so embarrassing. Make their fantasies come to pass. So I went into my marriage or my relationship with my husband thinking, hey, look, I gotta be a top. And he was like, wait a minute, no, you don't. I want this to be versed. And I'm like, okay, I'm open to trying it. My husband had to show me how to douche. He had to walk me through every single process about how to get ready for that, because I had no idea. But now I really enjoy it. And I enjoy having that time with him. I enjoy, for me, it's a badge of honor to say my husband is the man that took that virginity part of me. You know, like I enjoy that. I enjoy that. So, and when you have a situation like that, it's difficult to want to go ahead and give that away to other people. So yeah, be mindful of that. Get rid of your sexual roles and expectations and all the other stuff. Get rid of it. Enjoy each other. Try new things. Spice it up, because I can't imagine spending my lifetime with a person strictly as a top or strictly as a bottom. Like, that is boring. Boring. Boring, boring, boring. You know, if you're having trouble relaxing during intercourse, I would say don't be afraid to take a sedative. You know, I'm not on here encouraging you guys to do substances and whatnot. I don't think substances are, you don't want to venture off into that, because it can become addictive. But a little sedative, a little substance every now and then is fine, just to help you spice things up. But I would not encourage you guys to do it regularly. Period. Just don't do it regularly, because I don't want you to become addicted, or, you know, it to start to impact your life negatively. My second point here, this seems kind of weird, but try to stay away from porn and social media. A lot of people know this about me, but all I have is YouTube. I have an Instagram account. I don't really post on it. It's, you know, I deleted the app from my phone. Facebook, deleted the app from my phone. Snapchat is not on my phone anymore. So it's like, I noticed that social media will give you a skewed idea of what men should look like and what men should be, but it's not real. It's not reality, right? All you're getting is this curated, perfect image of a man. And sometimes that will have you looking at your dude at home being like, man, why can't you be like X, Y, and Z? And there you are fantasizing about this dude online. And when it's time for you to perform with your husband, you can't perform correctly because he doesn't look like what you saw on social media or look like what you see in adult content. So get rid of it. Get rid of it. You'll also notice that if you engage in too much viewing, if you view too much adult content, you will lose your ability to release during adult fun time. You will lose that ability. It will take you too long. You'll have to use your hand eventually. We don't want that. You know, enjoy the fun time with your spouse, because if that starts to happen to you, your spouse will be hurt. They will be devastated by that. And the way to prevent that is just to remove that type of content from your atmosphere. Number 3, maintain your physical appearance. You know, with the gay dudes, I know we don't like to go to the gym, but I personally, I love the gym. I enjoy it. I just don't want to socialize there, but I enjoy going for my personal health. Not only for my health, but I know that it keeps me attracted to my partner. You know, like allowing yourself to gain weight, get obese, or get too thin, or not have any type of muscle tone on you, for gay men and men who want to date other men, it's unattractive. It's unattractive. So look at it from a different perspective. You know, would you want to sleep with someone who does not take care of themselves? More than likely you would not. So why would you then become that person who does not take care of themselves, you know? So take care of yourself, man. Like, everybody's attracted to people who love themselves, and people who love themselves take care of their bodies, their minds, their souls, their entire being. So take care of yourself. Number 4, treat your partner with respect and understand sex must take place in a relationship. For some reason, we get comfortable, we get complacent in relationships, and we feel like, oh, I don't have to have sex. I can stop having sex. Like, I don't, you know, I don't need it. I don't enjoy it. It's a chore for me. After 10 years, it becomes a chore. No. Me and my husband have an understanding that we must have sex, period. I don't care if we're busy. I don't care if, you know, whatever's going on. If we're very busy, we schedule time for that to take place, because it is truly the glue that keeps your relationship together, right? It's the glue that keeps your relationship together. Any partner that is not having adult fun time with their other partner in a relationship, I would say your relationship is in trouble, because as men, we have high adult drives, right? So if your partner's not having that time with you, he's definitely having it with other people, and that is a huge red flag. Huge red flag. Number 5, try toys. Try toys. I talked about going to Steamworks and other bathhouses. Be adventurous, but be safe. I don't encourage public play. I think public play is reckless and dangerous. It will get you registered as a sex offender. You don't want that on your record. Period. You don't want it on your record. I know you see it on social media. I know people glorify it, but you do not want that on your record. Trust me. And, you know, while you're keeping it adventurous, no third parties, bro. No third wheels, because there's always a situation where the third party is more attracted to one of the spouses than the other. And then the other person feels left out, right? And then an argument ensues. And, you know, the person that just joined the couple is feeling like, oh my gosh, I got to go, I got to leave because this is getting dangerous. And we've seen too many times where, you know, you let your dude, you know, engage in fun time with another person while you're watching and whatnot, or you're partaking as well. And eventually they start messing around on their own without you included. So that can happen. Like, you're literally opening Pandora's box when you invite a third wheel into your relationship, because you don't know what's going to happen. What if your dude starts moaning, you know, louder than he's ever moaned with you? What if he starts, you know, getting addicted to seeing this other dude on the regular and you don't know about it? So many couples have been ruined by this. Like, what is her name? Tiana Taylor and her ex-husband. What is his name? Imani Shupper or something like that. But she used to brag about, you know, traveling and engaging in adult fun time with other women, thinking that that was going to help her keep her man, and it didn't. They still got a divorce. So what's the point in doing this stuff when it just leads to divorce, just like monogamy can lead to divorce? Don't do it. Save your self-respect, save your dignity. Just keep it between you and your partner. No third parties. Number 6, understand your sex drive changes over time. This is the big one. You know, at my age of 35, I don't have the same sex drive as I did in my 20s. It's totally different, night and day different. I'm not saying it's not there anymore, but it's definitely different. Like, there's things you can take. Horny goat weed to help you. Staying away from pornography. You know, taking breaks between your sessions with your partner can help you rebuild your testosterone up again to feel excited to go into the next session. Going to the gym. So many people forsake this, but when you lift weights, you are literally supercharging or turbocharging your testosterone levels in your body. Squatting, bench pressing, those type of movements are there to help build testosterone in men. So if you're like me, 35, heading into 40, there is no reason why you should not be lifting weights, bro. Lift weights, save your testosterone, save your masculinity, save your sex drive by lifting weights. That's what it's there for. That's what it does for you. Medications. You know, if you're struggling with your sex drive, medications exist. You can take Cialis, you can take all types of medications, Rhinos from the gas station. I talked about horny goat weed. You can order it from Amazon. Take that to help you. To make up for the lack of sex drive that you have as we age. It's just natural, you know. So as we age, we lose our sex drive to a certain extent. So, you know, make up for it in other ways. There's no shame in that type of game, you know. And lastly, what I'm going to say is, remember your vow to forsake all others. Just remember your vow when it comes to maintaining intimacy in a long-term relationship. Remember that vow. Never forget that vow. Forsake all others. And what that, you know, part of that means is making sure your partner feels heard, respected, beautiful. They may not be the most attractive man, they may not be a model, but it's your job to make that person feel like they are number one in this world, the only man in this world. That's your job. And I can only hope that I make my husband feel that way. I try my best to. Being kind, you know, touching and being affectionate, kissing, hugging, you know, randomly touching, randomly hugging, randomly kissing, randomly saying I appreciate you, randomly saying you look beautiful, you look cute today, I like your hair, I like your outfit, I like what you're wearing, buying them sexy clothes, buying them clothes that looks good on them. All these things help to spark and maintain intimacy in a relationship, you guys. So, all right, you guys, all I got for today. I hope you guys appreciate the advice. What advice do you have for people in maintaining intimacy in long-term relationships, specifically same-sex loving relationships? Let me know in the comments below. What was back will pack. Take care. You know the rest. Peace.
I don't wanna see a nigga bluff, nigga kill, nigga up. Nigga, what's up? Nigga, what's good? You and they can't, I still trap in the hood. Cell phone